How's it going, guys? Bainey here, and welcome back to Facebook Ads for Small Businesses, where I teach small business owners just like you exactly how to run Facebook ads for your business so you don't have to pay someone like me thousands of dollars a month to do it for you. In today's video, guys, video 12, I'm going to show you how to create custom audiences. And the reason why we create custom audiences is so we can make lookalike audiences in the future, and we can also do retargeting ads. So custom audiences are really important. So that's what I'm going to touch on today. But before I get started, guys, if you're following along and you like the content I put out, hit that subscribe button for us, hit that like button, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions whatsoever. Before I jump into today's video, guys, I want to just give my Mentors Masterclass a quick plug. Like, my mentor's the one that's taught me everything I know today in regards to digital marketing, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it's setting up funnels, whether it's split testing, creating ads, everything that I know today about digital marketing, I learned from my mentor. And he's actually got a webinar that's launching this weekend, I think it is. There is a link in the description below which you can save a seat at. So if you're interested in learning more about what I do on a daily basis, click the link in the description, sign up to his webinar. You're going to just put your email address in. He's going to send you a confirmation email and all that sort of stuff. Watch his webinar all the way to the end. If you have any questions, come back and see me. If you're interested in doing what I do for a living, that webinar is going to be priceless for you. So that being said, let's jump into today's video. Your ads manager should look something like this. So you want to come over here and find the three lines. You want to go to audiences. So yours might not be there, it'll be here somewhere, but go to audiences. Yours will look nothing like this. Yours will just be blank. So you still make sure it's on the right ad account over here. Make sure your ad account would be ad account 1. Find the blue button that says create audience. I'm just gonna assume you've got an e-com store. I'm gonna set up some very basic custom audiences. And what custom audiences is, it's basically just a list of people that have performed a certain action on your website. So if you've installed your Pixel on Shopify, they automatically set up these events on your website. And one of those events is like add to cart, initiate checkout, add payment method, and a purchase. They're really the main ones. So what you want to do is you want to make these custom audiences of people who added something to cart, someone who initiated a checkout, and more importantly, someone who made a purchase. And then later on, you can retarget them using Facebook ads, or you can make a lookalike audience out of them and run ads to find more customers like that. I'll talk a bit more about lookalike audiences in another video because they're a little bit more advanced. But today I'm just going to show you the basic custom audience just using your website pixel, which is this one here. I'll go through all these other ones in another video, but today's one I'm just going to make some custom audiences just like add to cart, stuff like that. So click website, go next. You want to make sure your pixel's selected, make sure it's green. Have any on there if you're just setting up basic ones like we're going to be today. Come down to events, and this is all the events that if you've set up your pixel in Shopify, it's just these events will come up automatically. So I'm just going to set up add to cart. This will go all the way to 180 days, and what that means is if anyone's added something to cart in the last 180 days, they will be in this custom audience unless they've opted out for that iOS 14 through Apple. You can click on these little information things and they tell you what it is, but it's basically what it is. If anyone's added something to cart in the last 180 days, they'll now be in this custom audience, and then we can retarget them with an ad saying, hey, we seen that you added something to cart but you didn't purchase. How about a 15% off discount or something like that? So you just want to come down here, and this is how I name it. So I go CA for custom audience, add to cart, 180 for 180 days, obviously, and then I do the date, which is the 11th or the 8th, and that's how I name mine. Because if you don't name them correctly, once you've got 50 of them, they just get confusing. So that's just the way I do it. Create. I wouldn't worry about this for now because I'll go through this in another video. I'll just hit done. And as you can see, that will come up here at the very top. It will be a couple days before it shows an audience size. If it's under 1,000, it doesn't show it. So just like below low traffic, which is add to cart there. So it won't show the audience size, but as you can see, when they get much bigger on, so this one's a Facebook custom audience of 30 days. So anyone who's engaged with my Facebook page in the last 30 days, and there's 11,000 people there. But I'll go through those later on. But let's just create more custom audiences. So again, website. Make sure your pixels select. Come down here, select the event. I'm going to go initiate checkout. Again, 180 days. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, 30 days, 60 days, whichever one works best for your business. Check, 180, 1158. the naming of it is fairly important. So yeah, make sure you do something like that just so it keeps everything in order. Create. Done. I'll actually show you how to make retargeting ads later on using these custom audiences. So keep an eye out for that video. It'll probably be another 10 or so videos. It's a little bit further down the line. So let's just make one more for purchases. And these custom audiences are usually your best one, purchases. So if you've got hundreds and hundreds of people buying, they'll be in this list, and then you can make a lookalike audience. So that's what I usually do for purchase. A lookalike audience out of then, and that's basically telling Facebook to go and find more people like the people who have bought from me. I'll explain more about lookalike audiences later on. Custom audiences are really, really good for retargeting. And create audience. So that's how we create custom audiences. Like I said, if you've got a Shopify store, those events will automatically be set up for you. If you're following along and you've got not a Shopify store, you've got like a building website or plumber or something like that, and you watch one of my last videos where I showed you how to set up standard events, they should also populate in there too. So you go there, and I think some of the standard events I set up before were contact or something like that. So instead of being add to cart, initiate, checkout, and all this, it will have contact or lead or something like that. Yours will be different. So these are just for Shopify stores. That's it for this video, guys. In the next video, I'll explain more about the different types of custom audiences and maybe touch on lookalike audiences and stuff like that as well. So that's it for that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.